schedule your YNAB rituals. Put in your calendar if you need to remind you on how to get into these budgeting habits. I recommend you do 2 minutes every day. Pick a time of the day that you have 2 minutes consistently. The more like consistent the time is, the better the habit will be. So whether it's like, I don't know, right after you brush your teeth, or if you're like sitting in the carpool lane, or right, before you go to bed, like whatever it is that you're like, I can just tack another 2 minutes onto this routine easily. You're going to pull up your phone because it's in your hand. Is the app on your phone yet? You're going to pull up the app. It's going to tell you that you have new transactions at the top. Like, see, they'll give you flags there at the top like this.
52 new transactions. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. So then you just handle that. And I say 2 minutes, unless you love it. And then you can clean it out if you want to.
So you just like tap the ones that are correct, or like, what do you do?
Okay. So let's see on my phone.
Oh,
so it'll say,
I see.
I have 19 new transactions to take care of. Love the weekend.
Girl.
Love the weekend. Okay. So then you just tap through the ones that, are all categorized. Okay. So here I see this. This is what I do. Anything that's linked, I do those first. And the linked means I have entered in a transaction either because I was out spending or I've scheduled it. And then it actually happened and it came through the bank, and the bank and the YNAB are communicating, saying, YNAB is saying, hey, you put in this transaction and the bank is telling us this transaction. Is this the same?
Okay.
And I say, it sure is. Thanks for doing all that work for me. And then I approve it.
Okay.
And then anything that came through that's green, it looks like it's the right category, I approve them. And then there's like this one that YNAB is like, what the heck is this? Euro Shack on Maple Grove. What the heck is that? I don't know what the category is. And then I could be like, I don't know what it is. Husband, what is this? And he could be like, oh, that's when I stopped by and got the guy some lunch. And I'm like, okay. And then I change the category to eating out and I move on.
Okay.
Right. And then, so if you just take 2 minutes a day, like really, what is 2 minutes? I think I handled all these transactions in, what was that, 30 seconds?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So then it stays up. So in less time than it takes to empty the dishwasher, I've got my ISs cleaned out. And you will have to teach YNAB a lot of things to start with. Like it'll recognize, you'll say, hey, when it comes from the Shell station, it's always gas. Or adding transactions on your phone is super slick. It's easier than on your desktop even. So if you're, let's say you just spent $250 at Costco. Okay. So $250, go to your payee, type in Costco, select it. Okay. And then we're going to do a split category. So click the category and hit this little split arrow thing right there. And then you go select the category. So at Costco, it's going to be food. It's going to be clothes. It's going to be pets. I'll just do the 3. Okay. So I have 3 different categories selected. See that? And then I just decide of the 250, what went to where. Let's say $50 was pets. $25 was clothes. And $175 was food. Okay. Then you're going to hit done. Save transaction. And it's going to pull from those 3 categories according to that division. Make sense? Then you're going to do 20 minutes. I would say each week, plan 20 minutes each week, but for sure each pay period. And when you get more money and you have to assign all that, reconcile weekly. And to reconcile on your phone, you come to the snowman on that corner again. Hit the snowman. And then you go to, go to your account, then go to the snowman, and then hit the reconcile button right there. Okay. So again, if you look at your bank and it's like, that's not the balance, just go to your desktop. Just go to your desktop. But if it's like, cool, that's it, then hit next and reconcile on your phone and go on your way. And then reassess the plan, like move money around. The priorities for covering spending is red overspending. If you have any red, you cannot trust your budget. It means dollars are in envelopes that don't actually exist. You've already spent them. So we cover red overspending first, cover any yellow expenses. And then if you have excess, you've met all, everything is green or gray, then be like, okay, cool. Now with this money that I have, what's the most important job for it to do between now and the next paycheck?
So I guess for me, kind of need to do a mind shift, because I was like, I'll get this all set up and then I don't have to think about it for a whole month. But apparently every day I got to check and make sure.
Yeah, it's going to be every day. It can just be 2 minutes is all.
And it will probably make me feel better.
Yes.
Too,
Yes.
than waiting.
It will, because you're always aware of it. You're always aware of what's happening with your money. And every time you pull up that budget, even if it's for 2 minutes to categorize things or whatever, you have that information. And so every day, like you at least have the like, oh yeah, I saw the grocery category and it was doing this. And I saw the auto and it was doing this. And I saw the utilities and it was doing this. So you know, we don't want to run from this. If we close our eyes, it's kind of like when we're out in the street, like little kids out in the street and something scary is coming and they just close their eyes thinking that it's not going to hurt them. But we don't want to do that. We want to get out of the road. We want to open our eyes and get out of the road.